the thing about Bugliosi. You know, if you can get to the crux of the matter immediately, eliminate all the twigs on the tree, go through the bushes, you want to find the big tree and find the trunk of the big tree. There's no need to be distracted by the little vine tangling down from the limb of the neighboring tree. You go straight to the trunk of the tree. In regard to the arguments raised by the prosecutor, well, you got to admit a trial lawyer is an actor, okay? As in the case of the O.J. Simpson trial, you don't present evidence. That's a lie. Bugliosi and typical prosecutor or defense attorney put on a performance in order to push the buttons of the jury. That's why, you know, Bugliosi constantly harps about the blood in Iraq, the cold bodies of the dead soldiers decomposing in the grave. See, that's really immaterial. If he was really upfront and honest and legitimate, which is, you know, never the case in the real world, Bugliosi would say, here is why I know George Bush misled Congress, misled the people of the United States. Okay, he pretends to do that, and he does indicate the basis of his argument, but he buries it in the jungle of emotional appeal. If the president got the consensus opinion of several intelligence agencies in regard to the probability of likelihood that Saddam has weapons of mass destruction and may use them, the president is not bound to obey the advice of his informers, the CIA, the military intelligence, whoever else they may be, several of the department heads, a bunch of bureaucrats, frankly. Mainly they're a bunch of bureaucrats that follow the procedures and file papers all day long. Some few of them actually go physically to foreign countries and get in a motel room and watch CNN, because it turns out that the best way to gather intelligence is to just simply watch it on CNN and guess who did what. You know, you don't really know in a lot of cases, and you got spy satellites looking, but you don't see everything. And you have people eavesdropping electronically, but you don't hear everything. And you're always guessing. That's the nature of intelligence gathering. George Bush may have been convinced, may not have been convinced. He may have been convinced that Saddam was a threat. But he was by no means obligated to abide by any consensus opinion provided to him through the collection of intelligence agencies. That's the trunk of the tree. That's the basis of Bugliosi's argument, that Saddam was innocent and had no weapons of mass destruction, and there was no potential whatsoever that he would ever use them or give them to terrorists to use against the United States, and there was absolutely no justification whatsoever to invade. But guess what? The president can invade anywhere he wants to at any time he wants to, and if the Congress doesn't like it, they cut off the money.